Well, it's Saturday. What are your plans for today? All right, today I'm going to cover a gold forecast from Goldman Sachs, an oil forecast from Citigroup, and a statement from Tiff Macklem at the Bank of Canada. First up, though, for those who are not on my YT account, that's my YT account right there. Why am I pushing my YT account? Well, TT has shown that they are more than willing to suppress my voice. Why? I don't know. Who am I? I'm nobody. But apparently I'm enough of a somebody. And YT has proven to be more lenient on allowing me to have my say. So I guess that's going to be the lead platform from now on. Which means sticking to the 3-minute format for now, while I sort out making a decent studio. All right, this came out from Tiff Macklem. CPI data to weigh on next rate decision according to Governor Tiff Macklem. No, it's not. This guy's just trying to save face. The CPI data will mean absolutely nothing. It's going to be elevated. I told you that yesterday. But he's going to get on the phone and talk to Jerome Powell down south, and together they will decide whether the US and Canada cut the interest rate. CPI data won't mean anything. The CPI data for September has looked elevated for months now. This isn't a surprise. If they don't cut the rate, that will be a surprise. Speaking of cuts, Citi makes case for $50 oil. And of course, I always say it's all about oil, so cheap oil will mean more rate cuts. Do I agree that we're going to see $50 oil? No. OPEC Plus has done a fantastic job of telegraphing what they're going to do. So that gives oil producers who are non-OPEC plenty of opportunity to scale back their production. So yeah, I see job losses in oil before I see $50 oil. Mind you, there could be a financial collapse or something, like a bubble popping on the back of worrisome news. All right, speaking of worrisome, gold could echo the 70s spike. Look, I know a lot of you like the turnip down south, but when we're talking money, it's serious. And serious people don't like him. They don't like this. These bullshit claims. They didn't like it when it was obvious he was going to become president. They like it less now that he has become president. What is the 70s spike? It's the Nixon shock. It's when the US came off the gold standard. Gold was $35 an ounce. Gold went up to $670 an ounce. Then over the next 20 years, it settled down to around $500 an ounce. And then since then, well, brings us to today. Why did this happen? Because OPEC had the US by the balls. Because they controlled oil. Now China has the US by the balls. And they'll squeeze. Now, do I think gold is going to do this again? No. At least I hope not. There's always hope.